Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to another Midas Mode developer blog. This is me, your boy, Sir Action Slacks here. Sorry I was late. Had a little secret trip with a little somebody doing a little something. But we are back here today, this week, to talk to you guys about the process of making your own tournament and making Midas Mode itself, so that maybe one day somebody will go through these ancient tomes and decide to make their own third-party tournament and save Dota 2. Wouldn't recommend it right now, though, because I'm doing my tournament. So fuck off if you try to make your own. This week, we are talking about tickets. This is my first time ever trying to decide tickets and figuring that process out. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make. Last week's blog, we were talking a little bit about sponsors, and I told you guys I had a title sponsor. We had not signed the contract yet. We have signed the contract now, and they get the honor of being the first person associated with the event from now on, and they get the honor of being on the blog. Ladies and gentlemen, our first sponsor is Betway. Betway bought the title sponsorship for Midas Mode. Yippee! Yippee! So thank you to the Betway. They literally made this thing actually happen. I'll tell you guys a little bit about this journey. One thing that is super interesting when it comes to third-party tournaments are betting sponsors and stuff like coins. So as you guys know, Valve has basically banned any sponsor that is a betting sponsor from participating in the DPC. These guys want to sponsor stuff, and they have kind of no way to do it unless you're a third-party tournament. The third-party tournament scene is also dying. So of course, it was a good idea to probably go for that. But I did a lot of research. As I told you guys last year, I don't want to sponsor anybody that I think is scummy or dirty, because I feel like this tournament's kind of an extension of myself. So we had a few different betting sponsors come up to us and offer to sponsor the tournament. And I turned a bunch down. I actually didn't think that I'd have any betting sponsor because I kind of disagree with the way that some of them are run. However, Betway was the one that I said, okay, these guys are actually legit. In case you didn't know, they've recently just purchased LGD. They purchased NIP, fully invested in esports and growing it. And from what I've heard, I haven't heard anyone have any issues with Betway instead of other guys that I won't name. G2A.com, go fuck yourself. I'll go ahead and say that publicly. So, sorry for Midas Mode 3 sponsorship. I'll be regretting that. But no, I don't want anybody associated with that I don't think is actually a decent company. So, I did my research. I found no issues with Betway. If people want to bet on matches, let them bet. And I think it works really well on Midas Mode because it's all about greed and economy anyway. So, our title sponsor, the one that allowed us to get all the other sponsors, the one that actually believed in us and gave us enough money so that we could take a deck and show other people that this event wasn't actually a joke, was Betway, and they're our first sponsor for Midas Mode 2. Thank you very much, and really appreciate that. So let's get moving. This week, we are talking about ticket sales. Ladies and germs, tickets are about to go on sale for Midas Mode. I have been working tirelessly to try to figure out what a system for ticket sales would look like. Because again, this is my first time ever doing a tournament inviting people. So, we have a few announcements to make. Number one, let's talk about, I guess we'll hold the announcements till they come naturally. So, let's talk about my idea. So basically, oh God, this is what I was thinking with ticket sales. We have a tournament that is lasting from the 21st to the 29th. I believe that's 7 days. It's a very long tournament. Typically, with a ticket sale, you'd only really do unless it's TI, like a 2-day, a 3-day event. Because, of course, that's when the big action is happening. Even stuff like ESL Birmingham or PGL or Epicenter, they'll just sell 2 days. But that's not how Midas Mode works. Midas Mode actually gets better as time goes on, inherently to the game mode, because it's a dual entertainment. You're not only watching it for the games, you're watching it to see how the teams deal with economy. And while it would be really fun to only have a 2-day tournament for me, because then I wouldn't have so much stress, it's not how this should work, because the economy aspect only gets more entertaining as the tournament goes on. In a perfect world, ladies and gents, Midas Mode would be a 10 to 2 week tournament. I would love it if Midas Mode was 14 days so that we could really see the meta of how people save their money, how they spend their money, how they gain their money. But we have to make sacrifices somewhere. I originally pitched the team that I really wanted to do like online portion of Midas Mode for 2 weeks, then condense it to 1 week. That doesn't work for teams. That doesn't work for ticket sales. So, we had to do what we had to do. But maybe for Midas Mode 3, if I'm a millionaire, somehow... we could get that rolling. So we have consolidated it into a week. So my question is, what are we going to do about ticket sales with such a large-scale tournament? Because, again, we have this in a LAN/esports arena. I have to figure that out. So basically, I wrote this up, and I thought to myself, okay, here's how I'll separate tickets. We will sell non-finals tickets for the entire week. Then... oh, I forgot about the LAN access. So not only is that complicated, it's a week-long tournament. Do you sell week-long tickets? Do you sell VIP tickets? Do you sell grand finals tickets? But we also have access to a LAN cafe at the same time. And I think that all of our audience members would like the opportunity to potentially access that LAN cafe. So how do I work that in? Have to talk to the people that own the LAN cafe and see what kind of ticket price they would be willing to do to throw on top of the tickets, and then figure all that jazz out. Super complicated process. But basically, this was my idea. We would do all of the entire week, non-finals. We sell a specific ticket for that. Then we do non-finals LAN access, which is an upgrade from that. Then we do non-finals VIP access. Then we do finals with LAN access and VIP. Then we do an entire tournament with the LAN and an entire tournament with a VP. Now, as you can see, this is quite complicated. This is 10 different kinds of tickets. It's kind of crazy. Usually you don't have this in a normal problem with a tournament, right? Let's take a look at ESL's next event. I believe that is Hamburg. Yeah. Speaking of which, while I'm copying ESL, I really need to make a page. But let's see. Let's see what their tickets look like here. Now, if there's some guys that do it right, I believe it is ESL. They've got this shit down to a science. I mean, this is just beautiful. Let's take a look at ESL's page. There's a lot that goes into this. For one, what am I going to do about scammers? What am I going to do about people trying to pick this shit up for anybody else? Look how clean this website is. Boom. Tickets. Buy tickets. Why not? Let's go and see what they're selling for Cologne. Fan party ticket. Boom. Okay, you can't sell this apparently. Boom. There you go. 3 different kinds of tickets. Single day. Global elite. Wow! What the fuck is this? Oh, it's for 5 people. That actually makes sense. But you see, this is nice, clean, organized, 64, 104, 239. A single day ticket. But again, 3 days is all they have to deal with. All these are for 3 days, and then you say, I don't have enough for 3 days. Maybe I do 1 day. For me, not so much. I got to figure out an entire week's worth of ticket separation, and I don't have to think about stuff like LAN finals. Now, I can't talk too much about VIP, but that's a huge part about this tournament. Typically, people relegate VIP access to you get to sit closer. Not at this bad boy. I don't even care about goodie bags. I'm giving everybody the same goodie bag at this tournament. I'm treating them all like VIP goodie bags. My VIP experience is something that I can't really share with you guys yet because it is kind of, we're going to make hype trailers for each one of the different features that I have. But let's just say that stuff like bounties, we're doing 10x that. People that show up for this VIP thing, it isn't just about sitting somewhere. It's about truly being integrated into the product like a very important person. So we got trailers coming out for that. In fact, the first trailer for Midas Mode, which will hopefully be dropping tomorrow when tickets are on sale, will explain just what those kind of things are. So there is our general idea. Now let's talk about how I split it up. Here's a nice graph for you. As you guys can see, I've spent a lot of time and effort and brain power in my graph. But here's how it's looking. September 21st, 22nd, 23rd. This is the full week. We do that on the green line. Week ticket LAN, week ticket VIP. Entire event. What am I talking about? I'm trying to explain it. And then we separate that into the weekend ticket, which is VIP. So, makes sense to me, but still it's too complicated. How many tickets is that? It's still 9 tickets. So then we have to consolidate it even more. So what did I do? Well, I took this and I said, okay, let's just say fuck splitting up VIP. There's just a VIP ticket and it spreads across the entire event. So that way we can cut 3 off. So in my opinion, we sell a week ticket, which gives you access to the LAN, and then a weekend ticket and a weekend LAN ticket, and then 1 spreading VIP. Boom. So that's a nice decision. That's fun. But then we have to talk about prices. This is real fucking hard because I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm super poor. I've never been to an esports event unless I was invited to one. I'm talking even like TI4. The first esports event I ever went to, the community paid for me to go and make videos. I have no fucking idea what people want to pay for tickets. I did a lot of research. This took a hell of a lot of time. I went back and looked at what PGL sells tickets for. I looked at what ESL sells ticket for. And I looked at MDL Paris as something not to do. So, yeah. Had to go ahead and look at that. And I came up with some numbers. Now, these numbers, to me, I believe, are my finished numbers. And I'm very interested in your guys' feedback to see what you guys think about these numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and share these with you guys today, and we will see how it goes. Oh, one more very complicated issue. So, VIP, I want that to be able to have access to computers as well as the LAN ticket, which makes things super complicated. Because if you have the VIP experience, you should be able to just pop onto a LAN computer and have it all day. However, there's only a certain amount of LAN computers. There's, I think, 60 to 90 LAN computers. Probably more like 60. So how does that work? Because then I have to sell tickets. Anyone that buys a VIP, I have to take them out of the LAN access pool. But if someone buys VIP, does that mean they're going to show up every day? Do I reserve each computer? Just to make sure? What if someone buys VIP and they only show up twice? And then we have 30 missing computers and I can't sell tickets for LAN access. It's very confusing, ladies and germs. Because now I have to think about these LAN computers because they're in limited number. Tickets are easy. There's just, the venue can fit 5 to 900. But these LAN computers are a bitch. So I don't know. I still got time to think about it. What I'm thinking right now is that I have a general roundish number of how many LAN tickets I can sell and how many VIP tickets, but we kind of have to say, hey, if the LAN computers are full, we're going to cart off a section, and that's for VIPs only. I think that's how I'm going to do it. It's a fucking bitch, boys, but we're figuring it out. So, let's go ahead and talk about the prices that I thought of and see what you guys think of my idea. Woo! All right, here we go. So, now the entire idea of this is that if you buy the entire pass, you should get a discount. If you get a VIP, you should kind of get a discount, but you're also getting super sick features that no one's ever done in esports before. And pricing this shit is a bitch. I'm going to walk you through it, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, so, let's start off slow. Day 1 through 9. Oh, God! That's so expensive. Well, wait for it. So day 1 through 9, you could go the entire week of Midas mode for $100. So I think that's pretty okay. $100 to go for the entire week of Midas mode. Because again, people are going to be flying out. They got to get hotels. They got to get drives. To me, that seems pretty reasonable. An entire week. Now, if you want CPU access, we have to add on something like $15 to $20 per ticket for all day and all night access. And you literally get a computer for 24 hours. So we add on, I think $15 a day or something is what I did. So for an entire week, you can go to a LAN cafe and have 30 for $235. So, just the weekend, if you just want to see the finals, $80 for 2 days is what I figure. Or 3 days, excuse me. And if you want a computer for just the weekend, $110. Now, there's the big one right here. Entire event pass, you got $170. So you knock off a little bit of the entire event, which was $100. And the weekend pass, I knock off $10. And then the entire thing VIP. Now, hopefully, this looks like a very steep number, and I understand that. But hopefully after the trailers come out and you guys see exactly what you get from VIP, that'll make a little bit more sense. And you get computer access, which is $235 for the entire week. So you get an extra $75 for the very special VIP treatment. So anyway, this is kind of what I'm thinking. The problem is these tickets right here, because I only have 60 LAN computers, so I can only sell 30 VIP tickets. And I am worried I can only sell 30, but that would be 60 if it was full every day. Does that mean that everyone's going to use every computer every day? No. So that's very interesting. What's the difference between the day 1 through 9 pass versus the entire event pass? Day 1 through 9 is the without the grand finals, and this is with these are just the grand finals. And then the entire event pass is both the day and the grand finals. So I don't know. This is the best I could do. Looking at other prices in esports, I think that $11 a day is pretty reasonable if you don't care about computers. Really, it's the LAN access that killed us with $235. But again, you get to go on a LAN for all day. Usually it's like, $10 an hour or something. I mean, I'm giving you $15 for 24 hours. That's pretty good. So anyway, I don't know. I'm actually super interested. Day 1 through 7, what are the dates again? Listen, I'm pretty confused. It's been a long day. It's been a long life doing this fucking tournament. Does food come with that? I don't think so. I ain't got budget for food. I mean, do people give you food at events? Jesus. Oh my God. I don't got catering money for this. Hopefully not. So, I want your guys' real opinion. What do you think about that? Is that too expensive? Is that not expensive enough? No one's going to say that. But, I don't know. To me, I felt like these were acceptable. So, I'm not quite sure. Why would I want to go to LAN when I am paying to watch the tournament? What? That's why people go to LAN. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, seems reasonable. It's cheap, but it's so long, it's pricey. Yeah. So, what are we going to do about resellers? Well, I think the best way to actually get away from that is to sell it on a third-party site that not a lot of people would actually use. Ticketmaster and all those other sites, everyone has, scammers have accounts and shit. So I'm actually working to have these tickets, since really there's not that many that are available, 500 to 900. I'm going to try to get it on a third-party site that not a lot of people would probably have bots that are easy to grab things up. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. I really don't know the infrastructure to make sure about not scalpers, but who would scalp Midas mode? Going in the entire week-long TI6 event was 175. That's interesting. Okay, think about it. Ticketmaster, yep. I don't think I'm going to be doing Ticketmaster. Completely honest, no issues with it, but travel, it's out of my range. Okay. I'll think about that. Because really, I do want to be fair, but I honestly don't know how much lower I can go. Too refined. I mean, $10 a day, I don't think we're making too much. I gotta look at our numbers.
TFW, you can't even snipe our favorite streamer in a game with only 10 concurrent players. Why? Did I waste $20 on this card game? Oh, woe is me.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a big balance because I think those prices are super reasonable for somebody from the United States. But if somebody wants to fly in, they got to worry about hotel, travel, food. So I really want to try to make it as cheap as possible. And with the venue too, basically I think all of our money is just going to pay for the venue. I don't think I'm really making any profit on this bad boy. This is like a bare bonesy ass as I can get. So I'll see if I can squeeze anything else out of it. The biggest thing I could take money out of is the VIP experience, but honestly, after you guys see what I have in store for VIPs, and there's only 30 of them, I honestly think people will want to pay that money just to have that experience that I'm offering. So we'll see. Anyway, so what's the location? Colorado is where it is. I just got here. Is this the any questions portion? Nope, we're just talking about tickets. So anyway, that is what I've been working on. We are going to drop the trailer hopefully tomorrow. I'll be doing some editing tonight alone. Show prices again. It'll be in the VOD, my friend. And we'll see what happens. But it's a long and dirty process. And it's a process I'm not especially well versed in. So I'm super interested in what the community feedback is going to be. Because it's kind of a one-shot deal. If you put the tickets too low and they instantly sell out, that's probably not good. If you put them too high and no one buy and only a few people buy them, and then you try to lower tickets, then what happens to the people that bought them? Aren't they going to be upset? Hey, why did I pay so much money for this? They're 50% off now. What the fuck? So it's very scary, guys. It's a one-shot kind of hope this works, and if you get it wrong, then no one shows up to your event. So I'm pretty scared. Any priority on getting the tickets? Subs, Patreons? Oh, God, I wish, man. That would be really great. But honestly, I have no idea how to do something like that. I mean, I already have to try to... well, this is your 24-hour heads up. Now, I don't actually think they'll be out tomorrow. I'm guessing tickets will go on sale on Tuesday. And I don't think they're going to instantly sell out. If they do, we have the ability to also increase the amount of seating in the venue. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah. So... I'm super nervous about this. I haven't been scared about anything so far in the tournament because the tournament has really been like on me. It's been, can I sell sponsors? Can I get this trailer stuff done? Can I organize the tournament? Can I make the economy? Can I make the decks? But this is like our first exposure to the community and how they're going to react. And if this goes bad, it could be a real disaster. So I've been really scared about this, and I've been working really hard on it for the last 2 weeks. So I really hope that these tickets are kind of in the price range of what people are able to do. I hope they're not insulting. I hope they're not too low, which is a very scary proposition. I hope they're not too high. So we can see what happens. Okay, let's talk about other news. Other news coming up. Big announcement here. Before I left, in the blog post I think 2 weeks ago, the last blog post that I did a soft announcement of the dates. Hey, Mike Maggs, what's going on? Soft date announcement. Well, we've been hearing some rumbling. So I'm going to tell you guys some dark secrets of the Dota 2 community. There is something called an unofficial events calendar. Now, there should be an official events calendar made by Valve itself, and basically what it is people go in and they put their dates in, and they say, hey, we want to hold a date here, we're planning it, we're going to fill it out on this calendar, try not to fuck with us. And if you fuck with us, just know that we're here and we did it first. So we had those dates in the original calendar, we put them in a while ago. This calendar is headed up by great community leaders. You can guess who the most organized and esports loving community leader is who decided to make this calendar. Maybe you can read about it on his blog. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so the Dota 2 community kind of built this thing together and they've been putting times on. So, anyway, running into a few issues with the original dates. I'm actually kind of scared about our original dates for that soft launch. So one of our biggest issues is, oh God, can I talk about this yet? I think I have to save the explanation for this for next week. Yeah, I actually can't talk about this. Sorry. So, I think we have to do a date change. And I'm scared about this as well. We had a soft... I was just talking to you guys on the blog, and people started posting that shit on Reddit and stuff. It wasn't like our official announcement. It was just me talking about our general dates. But I think I have to do a date change, people, and I'm super spooked about that. Because I don't know if people bought airplane tickets. I fucking hope that nobody bought airplane tickets for an event that they didn't buy tickets for. That would be very scary. But if anybody did, send me a mail and maybe I'll pay for your flight change. But yes. So I think we have to have new dates, unfortunately. I believe the tournament will now be September 24th through October 2nd. So very scary, but I don't know. I'm scared about how the community is going to react to that. I didn't really announce the dates officially with a video. I just kind of said on the blog, and as we said on these blogs, you did say you would fight someone to the death for those dates. Yeah, that I did. But I hope no one bought airplane tickets for an event that they couldn't buy tickets to. But if someone got really that excited, it hopefully won't cost that much money to switch the dates. I have to get into why that date switch officially had to happen next week. In next week's blog, there's a very good reason, and it is for the viewers. I bought plane tickets from Alaska. Ooh. If you did buy plane tickets, let me know, and maybe we can find some kind of way to see if we can't reimburse stuff. I mean, I think the fee for changing your flight is like $100. So maybe I'll just pay that. Oh no. Out of my own pocket. I don't know. Hopefully not that many people bought tickets already, but the official new dates will be on the official ticket release trailer, hopefully coming out tomorrow or the next day. But that will be our lock-in. We can't change our dates after we officially announce them on a video, I think. So anyway, if you guys have any issues with that, please let me know. But that is about it for this week. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to you guys doing ticket sales and all that stuff, but this is kind of our first big integration with the community. This is our first big, will people be interested? Will they be mad? This is the first thing anyone can be upset about when it comes to Midas Mode. So I really hope it goes over well. I hope I priced them right. So, anyway, that's about it for this week's Midas Mode blog. We are open up for the next 15 minutes to AMA. Very excited about the trailer dropping in the next couple days. I will probably go back on schedule this Tuesday and that would be tomorrow. If the trailer drops, no, day after tomorrow. If the trailer drops, I'll do another blog talking about that trailer and future plans. And yeah. So, Jesus. Opening it up to AMA now. If anyone has any questions or anything, we got 15 minutes. So hit me up. Uh-oh, can you guys hear that vacuum? Oh, Jesus. Not now, wife! 15 minutes, wife! Ugh. I shut the door. Okay, let's see. I sent you a Skype message about a song. Oh, I did see that. I was on my special trip. Tier 1 teams. As we talked about last time, we are talking to teams. We have a lot of verbal promises that they're going to go. A lot of these teams said that they would go to the event on the original dates, which were this month. We were planning on having Midas Mode right after the summit. I got really scared that people were going to pull out, though, to get ready for TI. So a lot of promises from teams. I decided to go ahead and just hedge my bets, guess that most teams would pull out and move it to after TI. The only problem with that, though, is that no teams are really giving us the 100% we're entirely in till TI is over. Because, of course, who knows what their team will even look like. If they get last place, no one's even going to be on their team. Some teams might completely disband. So, yeah, after TI, immediately after TI, we are hoping to cash in on those promises and get all those Tier 1 teams that I've been talking to for the last couple months. But, really hope that works out. Saw that message. I'll respond to you. Do you have any janitorial services? Yep, that's one of the reasons that we're doing the event in this place. They're kind of set up for all those things. So we will have that, and things will be clean and tidy and happy. Does Miss Action Slacks have a role in the tournament? I don't think so. Except for dealing with me, which is a full one. Will you involve Dota Underlords? Ooh, that's a secret. Can't talk about that. Will you fly me out? I've met you 3 times. Can't afford to come to Midas mode, but would love to. No. See you next time, my friend. 1K stack and stand in. Good to know. Will there be any ability draft games? Potentially. Trailer better explain the tickets or a follow-up to what you get. Yes, there will be, in fact, a specific trailer made specifically to explain the tickets, what you get, and all that. I'm planning on having 1 video per day in the next week. Kind of a hype trailer video, another hype video about something that's happening, and then a ticket explanation video. Probably not in that order, but they're coming. Will there be any changes to the rules for Midas Mode 1? Yes, many. Midas Mode 1 was great, but the players Dota players are, meant to break shit, and they broke a lot of it. So we're trying to fix all the things that they broke. Woo! When will you release a new Loregasm? I'm actually so angry at my little editor friend. I'm not gonna shit talk him, but come on, Mr. Editor Man, get that fucking lore out. He does really great work, though, so you can't rush greatness. I sent it to him about a month ago. Hopefully that fucking video's almost done. No one even cares about that lore anymore. Will the talent be there live? Yes, talent are live at the event. We will not have teams there, quote unquote, but we will have talent, and you get to hang out with them and be part of the show in many interesting ways that I will tell later. Food options and restaurants? Yep, there's plenty. Thank you. We have ranges from fast foods. There's a Wendy's and a McDonald's right next door. If you're cheap, there's a bunch of restaurants. It's kind of like on the outskirts of a major city, so there's plenty of places to stay and eat. You will be fine. It's not like some places that are like out in the middle of nowhere in a giant coliseum or something. My fiance, cheese memes. Have you read through all the VIP hate threads in preparation for selling these? I don't disagree with VIP hate threads, honestly. I mean, they're kind of right. VIP just means you get to sit closer and you get to, have a fucking shitty goodie bag. Not in my tournament, which is why we will be releasing one of the features doing VIP gets you before I actually sell the tickets. Just so that people kind of know what VIP will be looking like. Sold my sister for the plane ticket. Oh, God. How long between the trailer and ticket sales? Hopefully same day. But we shall see. Maybe I'll give it a day break. I don't know. Is food banned from the event? Absolutely not. I believe you can bring in whatever food you want. I have to check on that, though. Woo! Will there be VIP tickets just for the weekend? No, VIPs for the entire event, and that will make sense when you know what they get you.
WEW lad, it's been a while.
Do you think, honestly, any talent will be willing to actually play Dota during the overnight? It seems like it's going to be pretty draining. I mean, that's what we do anyway. Dota talent literally goes to events, we get done, we go back, and if they have computers for us, we stay up and fucking play Dota. In Dream League, me, Admiral Bulldog, Sheaver, and Owen woke up every day at 8 a.m., went over to the thing and played Dota for 5 hours, then did our shifts. And sometimes we play Dota after. So yes, I do. What will you do another coaching stream? Oh God, buddy, I really wish I could. That's the worst thing about doing this job is this Midas mode shit. Is that, can you guys hear that vacuum, by the way? My wife! I'm so sorry. Can you give me 5 minutes without the vacuum? This YouTube video will live on forever. Your vacuuming will be forever remembered for years to come. But if you just give Daddy 5 minutes, you'll be free. I'm Daddy. Thank you, Beba. Okay, now that's on the video forever. I'm not editing this shit. Thank you. 5 minutes. You vacuum anywhere in the house except for outside the door, my lovely. Oh, I'm busted. All right, so yeah, I can't do my own work while I'm working on Midas Mode. It takes literally 100% of my time, so I probably won't be able to do a coaching stream until after Midas Mode is over. So look for that in October. Ugh. Okay, what's a good business email? I would love to help out somehow. I do production. Oh, wow. Hit me up at siractionslacks@gmail.com. Will there be a Mothman? Yeah, I hope so. What if you get snowed in? In September? Hope that doesn't happen. Royal Rumbles. Ugh, I wish, buddy. It's been a really long time. Those take forever. I would say not for a long time on that, boy. Thank you. Thank you. If you buy VIP tickets, you get to pet Mr. Roo. Maybe you do. Weed banned from the event? It is banned inside, but weed is legal in Colorado. However, you can't smoke it directly outside. So if you wanted to get high, you'd have to hotbox your car, which is just deplorable, honestly. Anyway, can you sneak in a package of Oreos? Snoop is allowed to smoke anywhere, true. Divorce incoming. Get the woman a Roomba. You're all laughing. Okay. It would be appropriate to start with previously on Midas mode. Okay, great. All right, and that is it. Any other questions? Are we all good? Everybody set? That will be the blog for this week. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching these blogs. They're a lot of fun. Is crack banned? Yes. Will there be any orgies? Hopefully not. If you want to blaze, I'm in Denver. Thank you for the offer. Mr. Tosser. All right, guys. Well, that will do it. Thank you so much for watching. We will have more news coming up this Tuesday. And you guys will actually get to see what that VIP experience will really be like. That will be probably the first of 7 different videos that will explain my VIP experience. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for going over the tickets. Really crossing my fingers, and I don't get 100 hate threads about the tickets. We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, guys. We will see you next time on another Midas Mode developer blog. Yo! Bye-bye.